Hi everyone, hello. Really short book haul. So I've been collecting this book for like 2 or 3 weeks. This is probably the last book haul for a long time. I've been trying to read all the books that are in my shelf right now, not try to purchase any more new series or like trying to like manage my TBR. No more physical book for at least the end of the year. Like I will still buy some books which are in the series or which I like. If I read it on a Kindle and I really like, I would buy it. Yeah, this are like the 7 books recently bought. Let's look at them and talk about why they interested me or why I'm looking forward to reading them. Let's start with one of the book I'm most excited to read. This will probably be my next read after I'm finished with my like current reads, and that will be, the book is called The Emperor of All Maldives by Siddharth Mukherjee. First of all, the title is amazing. This is one of the best book title I've heard. The Emperor of All Maldives. Very good name. It was a Pulitzer Prize winner in 2011. It is a biography of cancer. So I've been trying to get into more non-fiction. I also bought 2 more non-fiction books which you will see later. As soon as I heard the name and like about like what this book is about, I quickly ordered it because I was so intrigued by the cover, the name and everything. So let me read the back and like tell you what's it about. So this is a biography of cancer. So the story of cancer is a human one, a tale of chance, discoveries, seized opportunities and human endurance. From innovative but brutal early surgical treatments to the Curie's ultimately tragic work with radiation. From Sidney Farber's hugely risked discovery of chemotherapy to the author's treatment of his own patients. This riveting book recounts a centuries-long conflict with cancer. Now, as long as cancer becomes an ever more universal experience, the need to understand it and its treatment has never been more compelling. In this groundbreaking book reveals how far we have come in solving one of the science's greatest mystery and offers a fascinating glimpse of our future progress. What I want from this book is to give me some horrifying, bone-chilling facts about cancer and all the discovery and all the experiments that has been happened on cancer and like everything really related to it. So excited to read this book. I'm really looking forward to reading more non-fiction, trying more new genres, and I like science, so I want to try reading more science fiction books, more non-science scientific non-fiction books. So I think this would be a great start. Going along with the whole scientific vibes, I also got this very popular book. It's called The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks by Rebecca Skloot. So this is also about cancer viruses. This is about this woman named Henrietta Lacks. She got cervical cancer, and her cells have been used in like development of virology and development of vaccines and like experimentation. So her cells are immortal basically. So this is the biography of Henrietta Lacks. I think there's a show, a movie about this book, and yeah, this is also considered like one of the best non-fiction scientific books out there. I'm really excited to read this one too. Like this books are like similar. Like this talks about cancer and more its history and biography way, and this talks about like how cancer revolutionized the virology. And if you got any more recommendation which involves microorganism or viruses or cancer or anything scientific related, mostly biological related, please recommend it to me if you have read any. Another non-fiction book, scientific non-fiction book I got is The Hot Zone by Richard Preston. This is a very old series of non-fiction books which is called the Dark Biology series, and it tackles like some dark part of biology and like viruses. So there's, I think this, and I also know there's a Demon in the Freezer and two more which I don't know the name of. So this was the first book in that series. I don't think they're connected, but this is the first one. So it talks about Ebola virus, which is one of the most deadliest virus causing epidemic and pandemics in like Africa, and yeah, really horrifying viruses. I remember hearing a lot about it from my dad when I was a kid, 2015 or 2014, and yeah, that terrified me, even though like that wasn't a thing in like in here, but it was in that was the thing in happening in Africa, like all the like deaths and everything. It terrified me. So this would be difficult. This all three books would be very difficult to like read, but like I'm very interested in how much like this disease affects human lives, and like how we can the revolution behind them and everything. So this is Hot Zone. Let me read the back of the book for you, because I do not know, like I just know it's about Ebola virus. So the back of the book says, a highly infectious, deadly virus from Central Africa rainforest suddenly appears in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. There is no cure. In a few days, 90% of victims are dead. A secret military SWAT team of soldiers and scientists is mobilized to stop the outbreak of this exotic hot virus. The Hot Zone tells this dramatic story, giving a hair-raising account of the appearance and rare lethal viruses and their crashes into the human race. Shocking, frightening, and impossible to ignore. The Hot Zone proves that the truth is really scarier than fiction. This is the Hot Zone. I am planning to like do like reading non-fiction reading vlog. So probably these three or like other non-fiction book few that I have should be in that vlog. So look forward to that whenever it comes out. So I got this one used. So I got mostly used book, and 2-3 are new books. Another really popular, this is Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng or Celeste Ng. I do not know a lot about this book. I know it was really popular. The cover sounds interesting, the name sounded interesting. I just bought it. It was on sale, and I bought it used. I know there's about like fire in the house, like as the title says it, and see what it's actually about. So let me read the back. In the placid, progressive suburbs of Shaker Heights, everything is meticulously planned, from the colors of the houses to the successful lives its resident will go on to lead, and no one embodies this spirit more than Elena. Mia Warren, an enigmatic artist and a single mother, arrives in this idyllic bubble with her teenage daughter Pearl and rents a house for the Elena Richardson. Soon Mia and Pearl become more than just tenants. All four Richardson's children are drawn to the alluring mother-daughter pair, but Mia carries with her a disregard for the rules that threaten to upend this carefully ordered community. When Richardson's friends attempt to adopt a Chinese-American baby, a custody battle erupts that dramatically divides the town and puts Mia and Mr. Richardson on opposite sides. Mr. Richardson becomes determined to uncover the secrets in Mia's past, but her obsession will come at unexpected and devastating cost to her family and Mia's. So there was no house burning. Maybe it is, I don't know. So what I got from it is that it's like a family drama, more like code. To be honest, I thought that this book would be more dramatic, like something like really cool happens. Listening from the back, like this book still could be very good. I do not know the characters. Kind of sounds underwhelming. I will definitely give it a go. Let me know if you like this book or convince me, because the back of the book was kind of underwhelming. Like I didn't really like get this, like didn't really jump up higher in my TBR to like I need to read this book right now. Another book, this looks pretty banged up. It's a used book. So first of all, the book is Over Sea Under Shore, which is the first book in the Dark is Rising sequence by Suzanne Cooper. So a little story about how I found this series and how I found this book. So I saw a shot of Brandon Sanderson talking about what award would he want.
Are there any like awards or things like that you would aspire to? Or for me, it would probably be SFWA Grandmaster.
SFWA Grandmasters. So I got curious about, so I go to the website of SFWA, which is Science Fiction and Fantasy Writers of America, I think. I looked at the Grandmaster, and Suzanne Cooper names was the first one to pop up. I think Suzanne Cooper won newest awards in the Grandmaster Awards, and I was when I looked up Suzanne Cooper, I saw the Dark is Rising sequence, which is like the 5-book short fantasy series, a little bit like Lord of the Rings or Narnia. Let's read at the back. It really interested me, so I got this book. It was really cheap. for used book. Okay, so the book says the map must show where the grail is. So this is like I think like a holy grail situation, that you need to find this map, which is already interests me. As I said, I love my treasure hunting, finding something in fantasy. I think it can be done very cool. It feels very cool when it is done right. The book says a holiday in Cornwall and a discovery of an ancient map led to search for Arthurian treasure, but Simon, Jane, and Bart soon realize that the dark forces are against them. As their enemies make themselves known, so the danger the children face becomes increasingly frightening. So this sounds fun. It's really short, 200 pages, and I think the other 4 books are also 200 pages. So yeah, this could be like a good series. This could be a good fun fantasy series. This is not an unknown series, but I have never seen anybody talk about this author or this series. So yeah, this was like a new found for me. So bought these 2 books, which are the book 3 and book 5th in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Book 3 being Life, the Universe and Everything, and book 5th being Mostly Harmless. So with this 2 books, I have finished my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy collection, and I've only read the first book. I'm gonna enjoy and take my time and read all the 4 books in the series. Really enjoyed the first one. It was very humorous. I'm really excited to read the books, so that the books are very different from the movies and everything. I am gonna watch the movie after I'm done with the book. And these are the 7 books that I got. Let me know if you have read any of them or like some of them. Convince me that I should read one sooner. Please like the video and comment. I really like receiving comments.